Hello, all. Welcome to SAP Product Costing. Today we have another interesting topic on CO configuration, how your controlling module is integrated with finance. What are some of the essential settings that you need to do? So very important topic. So pay all your attention, focus. Okay. Okay. Controlling area or configuration steps. We are going to maintain a controlling area. When I say maintain, you are going to create a controlling area. Right? You will assign number ranges for controlling documents. You will maintain versions, very important. Again, then assign ledger to controlling area, assign company code to controlling area, ledger and currency settings. Remember, we have done in FI configuration the Finesty ledger. We are not going to change anything, but we have done most of them. Assign currency types and define ML types. This is a very important. This is the functionality of material ledger, and I have covered everything about material ledger. I will be in a different session. So only once you look into that one, you will be able to understand these configurations a bit more better, right? Assign material ledger types to valuation area. Create profit center hierarchy, create profit center and cost center. These are part of the master data. I'll just create one of them and show it to you. Demo. Okay. So that's it. So we'll go to the demo straight away. I'll go into the SAP system. Okay. And here I am at, I'll go to the easy access menu. Okay. From here, I will go to SIMG, the place where you do all the configuration. Very important controlling. Okay, I'll enable all those settings for you. Display IMG activity to read what are the T codes associated with each transaction. Go to general controlling. In general controlling, go to organization. In organization, click on maintain controlling area. Maintain controlling area. The shortcut transaction code is OKKP. Remember OKKP. Maintain controlling area. I click on maintain controlling area. Here I am going to define a new controlling area. So click on new entries and say I want to define new controlling area. So T100, not T100, B100 will be my controlling area. B100. Okay. So B100 controlling area. Now your company code is not equal to controlling area. You will assign more than one company code. So cross company code cost accounting, you have to select it here. Okay. Currency type here for controlling documents. Whenever you generate any controlling document, and in what currency should those documents get created? I would choose here group currency. I'll not choose controlling area currency. I'll choose here group currency, because when you choose group currency, the SAP document says that it has a better integration with your FI currency, the finance book currency. Why did it inherit USD? To understand that, you have to understand what is a group currency. A group currency is a currency which you set it at a client level, and for any company code can inherit it as a group currency. The transaction code is /O. I am opening a new screen, SCC4. Okay, SCC4. Okay, go to SCC4. 100 is the client which I am using. Double click on 100. Can you see here USD? So this is the currency which it is inheriting. So close this. Okay. USD. Okay. Now what is this valuation profile? It will come subsequently. At this stage it will not come. Okay. There is one condition. If you want to assign more than one company code, all of those company codes should have the same chart of accounts. In this case it is B100. I only have one company code, but at the later point of time I will create another company code where I will be configuring the multiple valuation approach. At this point of time in material ledger, in this particular company code B100, I am going to show you only the multiple currencies, but there will be a different company code to which I will be assigning multiple currencies as well as multiple valuation. Again, what is multiple valuation? Please refer to the session on ML settings where I have explained it in detail. The fiscal year variant is of course K4. Alright. I have to create a standard cost center hierarchy. So I usually create it like this. You may want to create it in a different way. That's perfectly fine. Okay. So I'll say B100. ST is standard, CC is cost center, HR is hierarchy. That's all. So you create it here, say enter. Okay. It says this hierarchy is not available. Should it create? Of course, please create it. Save yes. You can create multiple hierarchies, but one of them is mandatory. The mandatory one is what you define it here as standard hierarchy. So you can create multiple cost center hierarchies, but here I am creating the one mandatory one which is essential as per the CO configurations. What is a cost center? Cost center is the lowest level of unit where you want to independently track your costs and budget for your costs also. Okay, say okay. That's it. Save. Okay. Now to your controlling area, what are the components that you wanted to activate? Okay, this is the next setting. Okay, activate. So go back. Okay, see, you see B100 controlling area is done. Double click on this, you will return to the same screen. Back, select B100. Now you click on activate components. The first thing it asks is first you select the years for which you want to activate it. I'll say new, and I will start it from 2024. Okay. Now here it says cost center accounting should I activate? Of course, cost center accounting is the most basic thing. Activity type accounting, order management, of course I wanted to do that. Internal order, production orders, everything. Commitment management, I want to activate. ABC costing, I will say here as parallel and integration calculation. When I do the ABC costing, I'll come to this one. Projects, sales order, cost objects, and with commitment managements, all currencies. Okay, that's all. You save this. Now to save it. Done. These are all not relevant to you. Somebody else has created 5432 or something like that, which is not relevant to you. Now that you have done this one, okay. Okay, close this. Go back. Okay, these two settings. You cannot assign the computing codes from here. I can give it a try. So select your company controlling area and click here. Okay, let me try whether it accepts. So B100, I'm giving B100. Say OK and click on save. Okay. Now look at the message it is giving. Currency type 30 was not added as additional FI currency. Now I'm not going to save this and I will show you the FinSA ledger. Say OK. And I will not save this for now, but I will open you the transaction code and I will show it to you. Say OK. So the transaction code for currency setting is FinSA _ ledger. I am opening it in a different screen. Okay, it's locked because I am here. Oh, okay. That's why it did not open it. So if I save it, so I'll show you. If you refer my FI screen, I showed you that the group currency was not populated. Now when I go back to that particular transaction, you will now see that the group currency is populated because I have assigned the company code to the controlling area, and in the controlling area I have given the setting as group currency 30. Okay, let me go back, close this, go to financial accounting, and in financial accounting, go to financial accounting global settings, ledgers, ledger. This is the we were unable to reach the transaction code because we were in that setting which locked out the screen. Now when I click here, ledger and currency types. Okay. Now please look at it very carefully. I selected 0L leading ledger, company code settings. Now in company code settings, I will go to my company code B100. Now you see this particular field here is getting populated. This is second currency, global currency type which has got populated. Apart from 10 and 30, you have 40 and 50. You can choose which currency do you want in material ledger. That also I will be showing it to you. In finance, as of now, we have assigned 10, 30, 40, 50. If there is any other currency you want to assign 20, you can do that also, no problem. Okay, you select here. Okay, whatever currencies are available here, if you want to have it again, you can do that. I have already assigned hard currency and index based currency, so I'm not going to do that now here. So this is done. 30, 40, 50 is done. Save. Okay. So I just showed you how the controlling area currency is integrated with the FI currency here. Now let me go back, save, back. Okay. Now, sorry, I came back to the screen. SIMG. Okay, let me enable the T code. Okay. Next thing is you have to create versions for your controlling area. Go to general controlling, organization, and in organization go to maintain versions. Here I will default select this 0 version, which is mandatory. Go to my controlling area settings and assign it there. So my controlling area is B100. So I am assigning the B100. Select it here. After selecting it here, so make sure that plan and actual both are getting selected. Okay. This is 0 is always for legal valuation, right? Your 0 version is assigned to legal valuation. Now if you go to your Finacy ledger, which I was showing it to you, if you look at the ledger also, your ledger. Now this was one thing that troubled me a lot for more than a week. If you see, do not assign any ledger here. When you do not assign this ledger can be assigned to multiple ledgers. So typically there are legal valuation, group valuation, profit center valuation, etc. When you leave it blank, it gets assigned to any of the ledgers, valuations. Now do not try to understand anything about valuation at this stage. There is a very separate session. If you try to understand it now, it will all get into a concoction along with your material ledger. Please refrain from doing that. So you are enabling WIP also for this one, and variance also, work in progress and variance also. So I saved it. Then come back and settings for each fiscal year. Click on 2024, the current fiscal year. Now here, when you do the planning, you can copy the exchange rate type is P, valuation date is 1/1/2024, version for indicator allocation is 0. Okay. When it comes to price calculation, do not use average price. Okay. What is this price? I have a separate session. I will show it to you. No problem. Again, select for actuals also periodic price. Whatever price you are applying for that particular periodic price, and original business transaction. So just revaluation also, whatever is the original business transaction. Now you will have to assign here your cost component structure with cost component split in object currency. I'm not doing that here. After creating the cost component, I'll come back and give the setting here. So with this, you have maintained your versions. Save, that's all. Back, save, back, save, back. Okay, done. So you have maintained a 0 version. We will have to maintain multiple versions when it comes to multiple valuations, which I am not doing now. So you have maintained version. Now you have to define a ledger for your CO version also. For this 0 version, you have to define a ledger. Click here. Okay, this should be a new entry. Let me see whether BB10 nothing is created. So you create B100 is your controlling area. The version which you mapped is 0. And the ledger you are going to give is 0L, leading ledger. That's all. This is the only setting here. So with this, your controlling area gets integrated with the financial ledger. Very, very important. These settings are very important. If you select this one and see it here, BB100, okay, controlling area version is 0. It is assigned to the leading ledger, okay, and then the valuation type is legal valuation. That's all you have to infer from this particular screen. Save it, back. Okay, all these settings are now done. Now you have to maintain number ranges for controlling document. So click on that one. Select your controlling area B100 and click on this particular pencil icon here. Say OK. Now here click on create. Create here, you give a B100 controlling area documents. Define any number range. I will define it as 10. So let's say this I am defining it for actuals. So give maximum number range. So I'll give all the available zeros. It is not year dependent. So I have created here one number range. Say, okay, this is for actuals. Okay, I'll copy this. Okay, I'll create one more number range. Create. So I'll create 20. This will be for plan 20. So here it is 2 zeros and then 2 followed with all nines. Okay, what these are, I'll be assigning as and when an error pops up. For now, I'll just assign one of them. CO through postings from FI. You select this particular transaction type. Click on assign button. You have your controlling area. I'll select for actuals and say assign. Once I do that, if you go to the tail end of the screen, see, for this controlling document, I have assigned this particular document type postings. What these are, I am not assigning now. As of now, I know RKL, RKS, etc. I have to assign, but I am not doing that now. Okay. For example, as simple as RKL. What is RKL? Let me show you RKL, RKLMN. Where is RK? Yeah, here. So when you do the actual activity allocation, you need this one. Similarly, you will have RKP for planning. So look at it, KSII actual price calculation. If you want to do actual price calculation, you need this document assigned KSPI. KZPI. You have KZPI. Yeah, here. Actual overhead. If you want to compute your actual overhead, you need to assign this to a number range. Otherwise, it will not generate a documentation and it will not allow you to do that. So KPSI or something, KOAA, actual settlement documentation. So all these things are important. I'm not doing that very consciously. Why? Because when I come to this particular error, it pops up, then I'll come back and assign it here. So let's go back to your PowerPoint and see what else, what other steps are left. So I have done this: maintain controlling area, maintain number ranges, maintain versions, assign ledger to controlling area, assign company code to controlling area, ledger and currency settings I have done. But what I have not done now is in material ledger. Now let me show you a material master. Okay. In material ledger, in finance ledger, you have the liberty to use up till 10 currencies, right? 10 currencies you can use. But whereas in material ledger, you only have maximum 3. Let me show that to you. Okay. I'll go back. Not in this screen. Let me see if I have another screen. So if you look at it, this is your company code settings. In company code, you have up till 1, 2, which are coming here. Then free currency 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Up till 8 currencies you can define it here. Right? Up till 8 currencies plus those 2 or 10 currencies you have in finance. But when you go to material ledger, you have only maximum 3. Let me go to the material master and show it to you. So I will take T101, one of the materials, SFG underscore 001. Okay. So if you want to check your material price in 3 different currencies in your material ledger, which is a subsidiary ledger, you look at it here. Currency, company code currency is there, group currency is there, hard currency is there. Your hard currency is euros, group currency is USD. Hard currency and index based currency is maintained at country level. For India, we have maintained hard currency as euro. So you can see the price 10992 is getting maintained in 3 different currencies. One, then USD, then euros. Valuation view is legal because we have not activated the multi-valuation. Okay, multi-valuation will be an advanced scenario for which I will create a separate company code and show it to you, because it cannot be done in an existing setup. Once you operationalize a material ledger, you cannot go back and change the valuations. It is very, very difficult. Only SAP says that they will do, but even they say that you create a separate greenfield implementation and do the activity. So you can see here the ledger, it is maintained, material ledger is maintained in 3 different currencies. So now we will also define for our material ledger which currencies we want. Now close this general controlling, collapse the general controlling, go to product cost controlling. Here go to actual costing material ledger. Now these are the two settings, OMX2, OMX3. So I'm going to create, and at the controlling area level, okay, let's first create it here. Assign currency types, very important. I don't have a profile here. Do I have a profile here? I have not created any profile. I will create a new profile. So I'll create a new profile saying B100 is my profile, and B100 for that valuation profile I'll be assigning currencies of my material ledger. So to this valuation profile, select this valuation profile and assign what currencies you want. By default, the company code gets assigned, which is your material master. See this particular section here, the company code currencies. You have the liberty to assign two more, right? And once you do that, your ML will get activated. This is for an existing controlling area and company code, which I have defined for a different class. For our purpose, I have to again create it here for B100 controlling area number. So here I can create group currency as well as one more currency. Definitely I'll choose group currency, one of my choices, and the second one I can use euro, hard currency, or index based currency. For a change, I can use index based currency also. Index based currency is GBP. How do I know? Go to transaction slash OY01. Okay, go to OY01. Select your company country code. Select your country code. In the country code, double click here. Can you see here? This is the hard currency, INR. No, not here. Sorry, here. This is the index based currency and this is the hard currency. Can I draw this pencil again? So this is the hard currency euro. Okay. And this is the GBP currency. Done. Okay. Now let me go back to the pointer and remove all these drawings. Now that I have shown you this, I don't need this screen. Go back to the other screen. So I have selected 50. You can't change this. So be clear what you want. So I have selected here group currency and index based currency. But only challenge is that you have to define your currency ratios accordingly. So for all of these, you have to define the currency ratios. So I'll now go save this. Done. Before activating the valuation profile, can I delete it now? Of course you can delete it now, but once you activate it, you cannot. So I can delete it here. I can now save it. I can give 40 also. You can give 20, whatever currency you want, maximum 3, save. Okay, back. Save, back. Okay, so select B100, you see currencies 10, 30, 40, save. Okay, go back. Now assign that valuation profile to your material ledger. Execute it. Okay, execute it, and you have to select your plants valuation area. It's not there here, so you have to define new. BB10 is your one of your plant to which you will assign the material ledger profile which you created. BB20 is another one. So again you will create B100. So both of them status is green. If you click here, it should tell you. Now look at it, what it is saying. Your material ledger has 3 currencies, 10, 30, 40. Even your FI, it is integrated with FI. But in FI, you have one more currency 50, which is not there in material ledger, not as ML currency type, but as FI currency type and allowed in ML. This is allowed. You can use 50, but you have to sacrifice one of them, right? So say okay. So this is the message you should get. Save. If you now go back to the version, controlling area, general controlling, general area, maintain controlling area. Okay, maintain controlling area. Okay, once you activate the material ledger, okay, so select your B100, double click on this. You see the valuation profile has still not come. Alright, I'll show you another one. Once I activate it, the valuation profile would come here. Go back to something else, K100. So if I go to K100, See, the valuation profile is there because I have to activate. This is the third step which I will be covering as part of the material ledger setting. So this particular controlling area is that go to maintain versions, I believe. Okay, go to 0 controlling area settings. Okay, now check valuation, click here, because it is, if you want to set parallel valuation, assign a valuation profile and versions are consistent. But why I am not getting, so far I have not activated it. Save, back. Okay, I will do that as part of the material ledger session. So at this stage the controlling area settings are completed. Let me go back, collapse this. Okay, let me go to the PowerPoint. Maintain controlling area, number ranges, maintain versions, assign ledger to controlling area, company code to controlling area, ledger and currency settings, currency types, material ledger, types of valuation area. This I have done. Now I have to define profit center and cost center. So for that you have to first define the profit center accounting. Okay. Collapse the general controlling. Okay. Collapse the product cost controlling. Come to profit center accounting, basic settings, set controlling area. Our controlling area is B100, which is correct. It is done in OKKS. OKKS you are setting it. Controlling area setting. Go to controlling area setting and now here maintain controlling area settings. Okay. So here I have to define similarly like cost center. I will create a hierarchy B100 standard profit center hierarchy. What is the currency you want to use? Okay, you can use for profit center accounting either group currency or profit center currency. You can make use of profit center currency and confirm it. It's perfectly okay. What is the profit center currency you want to use? I will say I want to use as euro. I'll say I want to use as euro. Okay, that's it. And this is now only for legal valuation. There is another setting where you will have to say this is a profit center valuation, that is in a multi-valuation approach, but let us not get confused again. Currently we are restricted ourselves to legal valuation 2024. Tick on active indicator and say save. So for my profit center currency, okay, I am enabling profit center local currency. Save, back, done. So with this, maintain controlling area setting is done. Collapse this. Set controlling area. All of the, now I can go ahead and create a profit center. How do I do that? Okay. First one, I directly go to easy access menu, accounting, controlling. You have profit center accounting. The transaction code is KCH5N. I'm going to master data. Let's see profit center group. There is KCH1. I have to create a group, but rather than that, there is another very good T code, okay, which you can do KCH5N. Okay, KCH5N, that also should be somewhere here. Let me see KCH. See this one. I have already created a group, right? I'll maintain the same thing, KCH5N. See, the group has come. Under this, I will maintain both the plants, create two groups. Lower level group 1, here I will say BB10, BB10, BB10 plant related profit center. Okay, then the second one also I will create it at the same level, BB20, BB20 here. Now profit center also is a very interesting discussion. Okay, it is not easily created as I am creating it here. A lot of design thinking goes into it because profit center enables you balance sheet reporting also. So many clients, they try to add 2-3 dimension into their codification and then they create the profit center accounting, profit center codes. So I selected here, these two are like subfolders in your Windows Explorer. Okay, just for grouping purpose, here I will create a profit center, create profit center. So I will call it here BB10. Okay, profit center 01. Now whatever I am doing this here, I am using a particular structure that plant and profit center one. But I can rather make use of it as a combination of brand, distribution channel, division, or line of business, plant, or state, region, cluster. I can define it whichever way the business has decided. Okay. Name. So I'll give it the same thing. BB10. So I will give here BB10. You need a person responsible. So I will give here somebody as Sudesh Bhonsle. Okay, that's it. You have to give a segment. I remember creating a segment. If a segment is not created, no issues. So T1 or something I had created. I'll choose segment A. Okay. Then say enter, and then you have to activate it. Unlike cost center here, first you save it, then you activate it. Okay. Now I'm not doing this activation. I'll do multiple profit center activation at the same time. Okay, let me activate it. Okay, then you get this green indicator. Select this, copy it. I'm creating one more profit center, BB 10 profit center 2. Profit center 2. Enter. Mr. Radhe Shyam Junjunwala. Okay, this is also under segment A. I will save it. It is saved. I will copy it, and now I'll create two more profit centers for my plant BB20. Okay, so here I will say BB20 profit center. BB20 profit center. Here again BB20 profit center. Okay, here I will give Anita Naik. Here I will select a different segment B. Okay. Now profit center is cross company code. At this stage I am not doing that. I'm just going to save this. But this BB20 should be in this plant, just drag and drop. Now this is something that is not possible in the other T code which I showed you, KCH1, etc. This flexibility is not there. That's why I always use KCH5N. It's easy to manage and maintain it here. I'll copy this and create another profit center. Two, and then here I'll say Amrapali Javadekar. Okay, save, and then I will activate it. Activate all of these. So I'll select this one and activate it. Very, very important. You have to activate it. So I have now created the profit centers. Okay, because to create cost center, I need profit center. So the transaction code is KCH5N. Now come back. Again click change. Just checking. So all of these are active, which is perfectly fine. Save, back. Now I want to create cost center accounting. So I'll collapse the profit center accounting. I want to create cost center. It is OKEON. Let me see master data. It is cost center group. Okay, don't go to KSH2. Let me see if there is any other way. So individual processing, this not this one. Standard hierarchy. Yeah, in standard hierarchy, go to OKEON, click change. See, whatever you created, assign in the cost center, right, controlling area, it has by default come here. Under this, I will create plant. Under plant, I will create a profit center. Under profit center, I will create cost centers. Okay. First, I will create the groups, lower level groups. Here, I will say BB10 plant. So BB10 plant related cost centers. Copy this. Now I'll write it as BB20. BB20 and again BB20 related cost centers. Under BB10 and BB20, I will create two groups saying that A, B, C. Okay. A is any cost center, B is typically my production cost centers, C is my marketing cost centers before production, right? So I will create three more groups under it, lower level group. So I will call them BB10 underscore A. Okay. So BB10 underscore A related cost centers. Enter. Copy this BB10B. Okay, I have B. So BB10 underscore B. These are my production cost center. Okay, I'll say these are production cost centers. Okay, BB10C is my marketing cost centers. C is your marketing cost centers. Done. Now same thing, I'll copy it now for my BB20 plant as well. Copy it. So all I say is BB10A. So I'll say 20. Here again 20. Done. So this offers you a drag and drop functionality. See, I can just drag and drop it here. So BB20A. So I have to first save it. So I can just drag it and drop it here. So BB20. So again this I copy and make it BB20. B 20 20, then save. BB10C, copy it, create, or copy this. So I will need BB10C. I'll just make it 20 20 C. This should be C. Percentage. Save. So select this BB20 and this BB20 and drag it and drop it here. Done. So you can change the sequence also. So it has come here. Okay, A, see, you can click on this arrow, it goes down. Okay, this transaction here, this one is incorrect, the description, so I just have to name it C. Okay, save. Now under this, I will now create my cost centers. Right click here, click cost center. So again, the naming convention is same, BB10 plant center. Okay, so I will call it group A 0001. Okay, it is activated from 1/1/2024, which is fine. So I will call it here BB10 plant cost center 001. So it is not allowing me so much. C center 001. Okay, user responsible and person responsible Sudesh Naidu. Cost center category. Okay, this I can call it as administration. Okay, I can make this as administration, logistics, etc. Okay, this is BB10 profit center GA group A. Save. Now functional area, I have to give the profit center here. The profit center I have created is BB10 PC01. Okay, so I have a profit center here. I'm not assigning any business area. Just copy this. I'll create one more cost center in BB10. Okay, make it production. So I will call it BB10 under group B, and cost center is 2. So BB10, I should give here instead of plant, I will give B, group B. Okay, B, cost center, again 001. Oh, is it 002 I have given? Okay, fine, 02. Okay, copy it. Okay, give any other person. So I'll say Chandra Iyengar, W. Instead of W, you give it as F as production. Functional area will be ignored. Give a profit center is already given, BB10, save. Okay, all you do is you select this and drag it to BB10. So these are two settings, two cost centers which I have created. I'll be creating more. So initially the cost, all the costs will get booked to category A. Okay, this is not SAP setting, the way I am structuring it. And then using distribution assessment, we can transfer those costs to your production cost center. There are certain costs which we directly book to production cost center, like material consumption and all. You can directly no, not material consumption, the activity confirmation, etc. You can book it directly to this cost center. Right, you will get a credit. I will show it to you later, let me not confuse you. So at that time it will be more relevant. From BB group A, all the cost centers, I take the cost and then I distribute it to the production cost centers. Same way I can do to the marketing cost centers, or I can take the marketing cost centers and I can bring it through the COPA assessment. I can redistribute it. So both are possible at this stage. This is sufficient for today's class. So let me go back to the PowerPoint. We have done all these things: maintain controlling area, number ranges, versions, assign ledger to controlling area, assign company code, ledger and currency settings, and assign currency types, creation of profit center hierarchy, profit center, cost center hierarchy. All these things are done. Okay, so thank you very much. So I'll be covering all these topics. Okay, thank you.